Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Today's episode comes to you at 2:30. It's an earlier episode. I said I was going to be probably recording these later, but end of the day, it doesn't really matter if I record this first or last. I'm going to record this and then I'm going to work on my project. So, yeah. I thought about it and I was like, it's the same amount of time either way. So I'll just do Monster Train whenever I feel it. And that's right now. How you doing? I'm well, thanks for asking. Uh, yeah, not much. Tuesday. Taco Tuesday for some of you. Not me. I was thinking about getting something to eat today, though. Maybe it will be Taco Tuesday. I wonder why it's Taco Tuesday and not Taco Thursday. Like, Taco Tuesday feels right, but it could be a Thursday as well. Maybe Taco Friday. The alliteration doesn't matter. Maybe it's, oh, it could be Fajita Friday. Hang on. Thinking about, what? Is there a good W? W food for Wednesday? Wheat Wednesday? No. Yes, on Wednesday I will be eating wheat. And only just raw wheat. That'll be my diet. I am now a cow. Anyway, let me ask you a question. Let's get going. Today I want to talk about, honestly, I want to talk about, I got two things. I thought of this one while I was doing that intro. Is in other languages, do you have if you speak another language, do you have a alliterative sort of food day like there is Taco Tuesday for people? Or like, I don't know. I don't know if there's any other like widely well-known ones. I know it's Taco Tuesday though. Do you have one of these in other languages? Maybe, maybe not. But that's not the main question. You can just answer that if you happen to have one. The main question is I'm going on a crusade today. I've had enough. I'm finally gonna tell you about something that I'm real mad about. And that's vitamin water. I want to talk about what is something that you saw that you thought was like that was marketed or you thought was good, but is actually not very good. I was so excited when I discovered vitamin water because I was like, yo, this stuff tastes good and it's healthy, right? Look at the name, look at the branding. This has to be good for you. And I drank it for a little bit and I was like, this is so good. I'm saved. I'm no longer going to drink soda. And then I looked at the like nutritional facts or the nutritional values on vitamin water and I realized that it's actually worse for me than Coca-Cola, and I went, damn. My eternal crusade goes on. This was a little while ago, by the way. I think this was like at the end of high school I figured this out. This isn't like a new thing. But yeah, I was real upset about that. Do you have any of these? Is there another product out there that's like marketed deceptively? Maybe. Keep your eyes peeled. They're always looking for you. Trying to trick you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Exile Awoken, Exile Stygian, Double Barrel, Shadow, Chaste, Sting, Titan's Gratitude, Edge Prior. Edge Prior. The worst part about starting this game with Edge Prior is that if I see Steel Singer, I'm gonna try to play Edge Prior Steel Singer. I think that realistically, even though I feel deeply that I'm going to see Steel Singer in this run, I think that I would prefer to play Predator. If you see Steel Singer, it's better to play Thornlord, because this unit is just draw +3 on your second turn. But I don't know, maybe I could play Thornlord here. You know what? I do kind of want to play Thornlord, now that I think about it. I haven't played him in a while. I think Predator is just generally pretty much a lot better, but yeah, let's play Thornlord today. Let's spice it up. He is the Incant champion, and we have Stygian, so maybe it's not so bad. I have my doubts. I think it's not going to be great. But I think that Thornlord 2 Predator 1 could be good, which is what we're going to look for here. It's like Steward has to be played, and then you want to go Foregone Power? Yeah, hope it doesn't hit Titan's Gratitude. And then, I don't know. I mean, basically I've just put myself in another one of these positions where I took a trial, and then I have no answer to the... Oh, this deck started with 2 stings. What the hell? I'll play Root Seeds first. I have no answer to the 9-1 that's going to spawn behind here. The answer is probably just I throw spells and pray. 25 puts you to 80. I'm pretty sure I will kill, and I think it's fine for me to just kill the 9-1. I'm pretty confident that I actually killed this boss. I have a lot of stings, I have a lot of next turn draw, and I have foregone powers, so yeah, I was correct. The 9-1 here didn't matter because being able to throw 30 damage of front target damage in this run is very good. That's the stings from Thornlord, by the way. Classic clan pack pick. If you're offered Crypt Builder and Ice Tornado, you pick based on what your exile or default Stygian is. Today it's Crypt Builder, we're exiles. Man, just like, it never really has occurred to me. Look at Icy Silliphite next to Shattered Shell. Man. This unit has to be pretty close to one of the worst banner units in the game, right? And it's like, it's not fair to say that, because at the end of the day, it does say sweep on it, so there are use cases, but like, man, that's so bad. Like, just side by side, it's not, you can't realistically call it one of the worst banner units in the game, because like, Demon Fiend is not good, and sweep as a mechanic is strong, I know all of that, but at the same time, like, man, look at that. Endless. Huskarbit, I think, is not the play. I could go for quick. I could go for quick on Shattered Shell. I don't love the Animus of Speed take because you'd rather not infuse quick. You'd rather infuse multi-strike and then find quick multi from the shop. It's a little more likely to go quick multi than it is multi-multi, of course, because you have more odds, more chances to see both of them. I think that makes sense. If it doesn't, I don't know, think about it for a while. I'm sure you'll come around. So ultimately, I'm not going to take Animus of Speed. We're going to leave ourselves open to the multi-strike. I think I should stay low on pack shards. I feel like I've been taking pack shards for basically no value lately. Oh, like the relic is fine coming up. Not a huge fan of Battlestone. This is actually a really interesting position. Do you press reroll here? Oh, definitely. We have guild marker. This is actually just expensive. Definitely you press reroll here. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, you don't hit, but it's fine. Pretty sure Incan Armor 2 is better than plus 25 in most cases for Shattered Shell in this run, so I will take it. And then we're going to look for multi-strike. And ultimately, I guess I should have taken quick, because now I'm only going to get one multi. At the end of the day, multi-multi isn't very likely, is it? Or like multi-quick, because we have to play a defensive option as well. Yeah, I should take quick. Running some numbers here in my head. I think I can take this. I took no pack shards, so I think I can take the spikes. I think it shouldn't be the end of the world because I have Incan Armor 2 and I have these stings. This is a classic position too, where I mean, not classic, but I've played this before, where we have in Thornlord plus Shattered Shell. It's pretty good. I'm gonna play Foreground Power and hit Crypt Builder. I'll play Titan's Gratitude and hit Crypt Builder. Yeah, there you go. Not bad. Quick, I actually don't know if I even like here, now that I think about it a little more, because we want Wendleton to swing first, right? It becomes a question of, does this champion live more than anything else? Because if he swings first, then he hits the frontliner, and the frontliner gets dropped into Shattered Shell's kill zone. It's kind of close, isn't it? I'm not so sure. Man, I really want to try to play regen at some point, but like, Chase Seraph makes it especially not good. Yeah, Crypt Builder, of course. Now, would I pick Hot Shark in this run? I actually don't think I would, because Shattered Shell. Looking for multi. There is an Endless. Alright, I don't have to pick. How do you feel about Guard of the Unnamed here? Incan Armor 2. It's actually almost worth it, because I actually don't want quick, but I don't think it's right. Volatile Gauge. Rationing Scales. I'll be taking Forever Flame. Large Stone Endless again, huh? Alright, well, that's fine. Okay, so like, here's the thing. You could maybe... No, I'm not even going to talk to you about spikes on Shattered Shell. It's not a good idea. Oh, hey, Dante probably just hard wins, right? Yeah, almost certainly. I'm down to play Dante. I don't have any problem playing Dante here. The Shattered Shell is not particularly embedded in this run, and even in the worst case, I could just infuse Dante away, although I think that gets kind of messy. In this run, I will be playing top floor and not bottom floor, for reasons I'm sure you can suss out for yourself. Now, no quick does mean I am liable to just get smoked by a bomb here. It is ideal that the bomb would go down on this turn. So maximum, I'm pretty sure, I've talked at length about how bosses choose their floors. Maximum Daedalus can do is 3 bombs on top floor. I think I would expect 2 and hope for 1. But maximum is 3. So... oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to play Crypt Builder here, kill this enemy, because then I could potentially defuse a bomb if it goes. He should go mid-floor here. Yeah, and then next turn should go top floor with the bombs. I think you just kind of have to accept it here. You just go, yep, that bomb's hitting me. That bomb is going to hit Wendleton and probably kill him. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can do about it. Oh, well. Well, hold the phone here a little bit. We do draw a razor sharp edge. 2, 4, 14, 21. So he's alive, and I do have a healing card. It's probably worth it to keep Wendy Boy alive here. It's also worth it to look for the Crypt Builder. Yeah. Just to save a little more health and get some incants going. Ultimately, that's a pretty big turn. It's a shame because I would like to scale more, but I think you do need to heal. My floor doesn't do a lot of damage. That's of course the problem. Can't sting through that. Guess I should play Foregone Power first. I don't actually have the kill here. Yeah, no way. But I think we get there with Foregone Power. Yeah, barely. It's like, it's very tight, and it's the incant armor 2 difference. If I had plus 25, I would have lost that. But, it's fine. We end up taking 0, but it's tight. It's very close. And this is kind of the Dante difference, right? Dante made that a little closer because of the candles. Slows your draws. So, if I'm gonna play Dante, what do I want to put on him? Probably Nameless Siren, right? Because I don't need multi-strike. Just some form of damage scaling seems good, and then I can, yeah, that seems fine. And we'll go draw. I think I would pick Predator here, because then I don't have to find Quick for Dante either. So I think Predator sounds pretty good. I'm down to just go for some removals here. Even though the Train Stewards are 0. Actually, since the Train Stewards are 0, I should maybe remove some Foregone Powers. Because Train Stewards don't really hinder you that much. Yeah, I said I'd go Predator here. I'll go Predator here. Skip this. Good unit distribution, though, on this run. I think the best card to duplicate here is Sting. Or no, it's Razor Sharp Edge. No, you're right, it's Razor Sharp. I'm gonna stay low on pack shards because we are weak for a little bit still. You know, maybe I should take the -2 on Ancient Synergy, but I'm concerned. We're gonna play it very cautiously. A man doesn't get a kill here. Tragic. I wonder if the Siren would be better to have played there. Would have been better to play there, I should say. Probably would be without the multi-strike. Maybe. I don't know, it's kind of close. Well, let's start with Titans. I think I need to not hamstring myself here. I need to just get rid of those Train Stewards. Play 1 Root Seeds, 1 Foregone. It does connect, but that connect is kind of bad. Because it messes with Shattered Shell getting kills. Just like hard stops him. I'm in struggling here a little bit. I think I was supposed to play Siren down here. Prior. I mean, I correctly decided to not take pack shards because this combat is going to be hard. And this combat is indeed hard, so we have that going for us at least. +10? Wow. I'll try to throw something at that enemy to not take so much, but It's not the end of the world if I do take damage here. I think I do want to play the root seeds. I need to just start sacking health, I feel. We got a long way to go. Definitely a razor sharp restoration. You're hitting me. Feeling pretty good about Sting, and I'm probably like Sting, Foregone. Yeah, hope the Foregone connects. We don't take so much, but I could have also incanted a little bit out of that. But I think we should be okay versus this boss. A different boss I probably would have given a little more respect to, but not Porcupine. Although Party Boy also wouldn't have been bad because it's a bottom floor setup, so I guess actually Porcupine's probably the hardest boss, now that I think about it. And Graft is a free incant. The card's hard to pass in a build where you're trying to incant. Ice Storm? It's just like, it requires a lot more investment. Oh no it doesn't, we have Dante. No it doesn't, Ice Storm's crazy here, we have Dante. All of the cards that do slight amounts are now significantly better because Dante's in the run. Of course. And now ideally, there would be a steel shop here, there is not, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, there's also no temple though. An event is interesting because we could find something real wacky here. Specifically, we could find the Penance event where we get to add deadweights to our deck. That would be very wacky silly. Yeah, I'm willing to go look for it. There's enough things that I think are strong. What you got for me? Crapshoot Pulley Claw. I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to complain. It's okay. And then we can go. -1s are very strong. I want to say I have a +10 piercing for Ice Storm. +10 is pretty good though in a lot of places. Remove Consume on anything? Nah, I don't think Remove Consume Trap Shoot is that good here. It's good, but it's just not like crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and kill a Train Steward or two. I actually think that I should just get rid of Shattered Shell now, although he does have the Incant Armor 2 on him. Think about it for a second. I think that if I walk into Sweep Boss, I might die, right? If I walk into Sweep Boss here with 2 units at 10 HP, I think I'm just dead. Which is the use case to keep Shattered Shell. But I guess Shattered Shell isn't that much better, is he? I should probably not Purge, although maybe I should, I don't know. Guess I have Trap Shoot. You know what we do here? Here's how we beat Sweep Boss, we just freeze Trap Shoot. There you go. That's the answer, and I'm gonna stay low on Pack Shards, and we will explode in Pack Shards after we get through here. Crystal Cloak is probably the same thing. Strike is fine. I'm glad I kept the boy actually, the Shattered Shell, because Shattered Shell does great in this combat. That's excellent work here. Now, I'm gonna pitch this unit. I do have to draw a Shattered Shell for him to do well. I also want to think about maybe putting Shattered Shell in front. I think I do want to do that. A shame about the draw order, but yeah, like a real shame actually, because I also miss the razor sharp edge here, but it's alright. I could have played like Edge Prior and then maybe killed it. Yeah, I should have played Edge Prior and gotten that for free. Yeah, oh well. Am I dead to Crystal Cloak here? Hang on, I think I maybe have to think about this. I think I shouldn't be because of incanting here. But bottoming out Shattered Shell is not ideal for us, I have to say. Let me leave this unit. You have a lot of frostbites and things that I have to be unhappy about having to deal with. Or a lot of discards, I guess I should say, is what I have to be unhappy about dealing with here. And I can't play my stings, I'm gonna get... Oh, what the hell, he just dies? Oh no, that's not good. Oh no, that's very bad. Okay, well now we just lost for sure. I thought the Shattered Shell in front was smart, but it ends up being not good. Oh, I'll restart it. That's not ideal. It's definitely a situation though where if I had a temple I would have been okay, or if I had a steel shop I would have been okay. Finding the way through this combat is going to be difficult though. So in hindsight, with the draw, I suppose I should just look at this and go, yeah, I have to play Dante. I guess I should incant up here, for what it's worth. Leave the units out. Play Dante and pray. But with playing Dante, I have a different problem, which is the Crystal Cloak is stealthed. And the stealth is very bad. This is what I missed last time, by the way. I have no incanting to do here, so I should just root seeds. I guess the goal is going to be to kill in one hit, but that's not very ideal. I think this is another run that looks very good and should be good, and just loses to Crystal Cloak. I have Trap Shoot to try and stop it, I guess, but I guess we'll see. By 6, it is good for me to kill enemies now. I'm not getting anything with Shattered Shell scaling. So I do want to maximize my HP and basically nothing else. The damage as well, I suppose. There's sycophants on the floor with the Crystal Cloak, which is obnoxious as well. It's one of those runs where numerically it's very hard to see a world where I'm not dead. Dante does great. Okay. So, we're gonna put Shattered Shell down, and we're gonna put Nameless Siren down. As long as Dante is killing all of that. This is where that incant comes into play. I guess I could also just hurl a lot of spells at Crystal Cloak. Freeze Bite? Froze Bite? Frozen Bite? Okay, here's the play. We're gonna Sting. I know I have Incant Armor 2 unit up there, but we're gonna freeze. Now, 2, 4, it's like... If I Trap Shoot here, it's good, and the reason I would want to do this is to take the stealth off now, and then still be allowed to play Foregone Powers. Because it doesn't matter when you daze. It goes down to 4. That's a lot of stealth gone right away. Right out the top. But you are 15ing me now, which is tough. It's 180 damage per round, so if I can clear the stealth, it's okay. Definitely stinging. You're at 18, I would need to get to 32, which means I would need to play play 6 spells, so I definitely don't get to 32. However, with that in mind, it is probably worth it to just chunk like a whole round of turns, like a whole 150 there. It's probably worth it to just cut all that off. Yeah, we get there, I'm pretty sure. An actually very difficult fight. This is the sort of run and the sort of fight where if I had gone high on pack shards, I would have just got annihilated. That boss with more health kills me for sure, but we get to sneak out of it because our spells do a lot of damage, and that's cool. Taking Rapid Pickup, Root, Split Mask. I think from here the run is pretty much free. I tried to get too big brain on the first pass though. Steel Shop, we do our infusion, we get... sure, champion gets 2 points. I actually should just take the money there, that's insulting. I think Dante's a great candidate for Battlestone here. Battlestone, Incant Armor 1, or Incant Armor 2 is the big payout, right? Like a base +5 is pretty decent, although it's not that good. I think I'm better off looking for... I think I'm looking for Large Stone Incant Armor 2. Yeah. Now, obviously, the downside of this is I will not be able to play Dante in the next combat with Thornlord. 3 and 3 is not good. Also, 3 shops of Endless Large Stone in case you're keeping count. I think the base health being this high is just very good, though. I think it's worth the pain. And yeah, like this. And what we'll do is we'll basically just use Strangler plus Shattered Shell as a bottom lane. Bottom lane? Bottom floor. Ugh, too much League of Legends. I haven't even played League lately. Bottom lane. We'll use them as a bottom floor clear plan. And 65 I would have to do a duplicate for. I should take a... I really actually just want to stay at 40. I'll take a suboptimal play here, like doing an infusion that is nothing, rather than going above 40 here on pack shards. I do feel like, realistically speaking, it's just ideal to stay lower on pack shards across the board. It just doesn't feel like you're meant to go high on pack shards unless you're getting a lot of value out of it. The Edgefire does something very interesting for us, by the way, which is turn and graft into an energy relic, or like +1 energy, I should say. Very interesting. You don't kill this? I should have thrown something his way, I guess. That's a Wendleton difference right there. Yeah, no, that's my bad. Wendleton catches you, or gets you caught here, I guess, a little bit. Yeah, like look at this. We get to heal 1 here, or not heal 1, but we get. I mean, we do heal 1, but we also get to gain a root seeds out of this. And yeah, ultimately Dante is going to do hundreds of damage now that we're there. And then I'm going to take hundreds of damage to turns like this sometimes, but that's the payoff. That's the trade. I really should have given Shattered Shell a root seeds. If I were to replay this combat, I would do that. Oh yeah, that does just kill. Or even better, I could have thrown a Battlestone on him. Just some way to increase his damage output would have been good. Yeah, the healing is no longer much of a concern in the long term because I have Engraft with +10 on it. It's best to play... I mean, I should Engraft, I guess, but it's best to play Root Seeds here more than anything else. I am making a bit of an assumption here, which is Dante kills the boss. But I think that after a turn like this, you're gonna go, oh yeah, no, you're right. I think that after you get to just drop... Yeah, he drops like a half his health here. What the hell, my champion died. Oh no, my champion's actually still alive, he's just on top floor. And he's not marked as a champion. This is like the saddest Shattered Shell in the world, by the way. This is the Shattered Shell that you just look at and you go, wow, I'm losing, aren't I? But thankfully I'm not losing here. It does have Incant on top floor, but I feel like it's worth more to just put damage out. Do have to heal up. Oh. I don't have another Train Steward. I do have healing coming up, so it's not that big of an issue, I suppose. Oh, that was stupid. I should have played Way to Contrition. No, I should have played Foregone Power. I played Titans because in my mind what happened there is I went, oh, I should try to discard this card first. Oh, I should play the better discard card, which is the Titan's Gratitude. Oh wait, I can't play that. I don't have the energy for that. That was the sequence that just occurred. Oh, Razor Sharp. I think I'm good to just... Yeah, Trap Shoot will stop this for sure. Trap Shoot means that I don't get killed here. Thank you, Trap Shoot. Train Steward also would have done it. Good enough. And now we get to put Quick on, and from here, I mean, I said it last time, but from here, sure, we were okay. I take space so I can put my champion with my man here. That should be fine. Go take a look at the relic side of things. Things get +10, that's great. The shift away from Shattered Shell is also very nice because I don't have to worry about, oh, well, I'm stealing kills. I can just kill enemies. Founding Seal doubling my incant seems good. Totem Fragment is also extremely good. I think that actually any of these 3 relics, the middle one is Worn Grindstone, I think all 3 of these are very good. I think the one that gives you the best outcome is Founding Seal, because that'll apply to a potential Incant Armor 2 coming up. Turn 1 is okay, but I'd rather roll 4. Or chest plates, probably. Not that useful, is it? We're gonna go Thornlord for 70 base HP. And we should be good. Could have gone to the event and maybe the run looks a lot different. I think that ultimately it's all good. I'm going to move you a little closer. I lean back in my chair there. Spell Shield 2 doesn't bother me. So it's going to be an eternal question of am I allowed to play bottom floor. In this combat I think it's a definite no, because I don't want to have to deal with enemies walking by me because of the existence of stealth. It's just I have to incant up here and I end up missing all of those spells on the enemies, but it's probably not that big of a loss. Energy is our only real problem now because of the candles. The candles are very bad, of course, but that's kind of the point, isn't it? I think the point of the candles is that they're a big detriment because what you're getting is a superhero. Yeah, I'm happy with this like it is. It's good enough. It's like it could be a little bit better, right? We could have more incants playable in a turn, but I think this is fine. The candles aren't that big of a loss, and I think that the cards that I have, the sort of run where you have to recognize that a lot of things that are in this run are going to be, not a lot, but some of the things that are in this run we would have lost without. So you can't be too upset about it being in the run in the long term. Terrible news. I don't really have to regard the spells that much, though. Ultimately, it might have been good to go, like in hindsight here, the remove consume trap shoot might have been a good play. Because it's just a way to slow the Divinity down. My reasoning against it, of course, is just that it's hard to recycle into this fast. Look at this. This is the multi-strike trample, by the way. An extremely threatening effect. Multi-strike on the trample enemy. Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, that is just 110 damage trampling through me, isn't it? Preserve Thorns is good. It's 4 incants and 60, 70, or 90 damage, right? 90 piercing damage. Very good. I'm down to go Drain here. I think we want to look for ways to slow the Divinity's damage if I'm playing top floor. And I am happy to go Duplicate. I do have to make sure I actually make it to my 100 pack shards now. Cursed Vines is very good, but it's also really annoying to play with. I hope it's Endless Large Stone. Oh wow, multi-strike. What a twist. It's fine. I mean, I would have just liked Incant Armor 2 here, but I suppose it's fine. Even if it's annoying, I'll take the Cursed Vines. And we'll go plus 10 HP on Dante. Intrinsic for what? I guess Razor Sharp Edge. Spell Chain for, I don't know, Preserve Thorns is a little expensive. And Graft is pretty bad. Spell Chain is not, oh, Spell Chain Trap Shoot, that's what, for sure. And I have to go over by 5. Other way, maybe. Other way. And I think that the sacrifice of going over by 5 pack shards is worth it to have stayed lower over the course of the run. I think maybe you could probably sort it out in a way where we duplicate something and you don't go over, but it's like, whatever. Now, you know what the big brain duplicate here is, actually? Dead weight. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it doesn't really matter what I duplicate, I don't feel, so Deadweight's kind of goofy, so let's do it. Deadweight's one of those, haha, he duplicated Deadweight, and also, if I lose and it's wrong, you get to type things to me in the comments section, like, oh, well, obviously you shouldn't have duplicated Deadweight. I would have clearly duplicated and graphed there. You know what? You're probably right. There probably is a better card I could duplicate than Deadweight, but also it's Chase Seraph, so the rage is less impactful overall, so incanting more is not as good as perhaps. It doesn't really matter. I'm duplicating Deadweight. I'm going up. You can't stop me. My Dante should have a really weird looking number now. Yeah, it's 8 multi-strike. I don't think I've ever seen Dante with 8 multi-strike. It's always a number like, it's 6 or 9 usually. Because the events give you 10, or no, events and bosses, not 10, they give you 3, which puts you at a total of 9. So 8's a weird number to see. My spikes. What the heck, man? We're just gonna go for root seeds. The rage doesn't really matter here. My rage numbers are going to fall, and it doesn't make a big difference anyway. I'm still gonna kill everything. The only difference it makes is in how much damage Seraph takes, but as it turns out, having 8 multi-strike is pretty good. Wanted to play that first in case I could hit the drain, or hit the curses. Yeah, fuck you, Crypt Builder. This is a high roll, I guess, because even though it sucks that he's cutting my rage, it doesn't really matter, because it's a boss I can hit free Relentless, which is very useful. Very good. Technically speaking, it's better to sting down here. Optimal gameplay is probably to try to one-shot, or try to get damage in on Seraph, so it's things like pinging off 5-3s ahead of time. Things like that. It's definitely wrong to take damage in this fight. We're not in a questionable position. I'm not sitting here going, oh, we might lose. It's definitely incorrect to take damage to push more damage to Seraph. You gotta think about it like that. It is correct to come down here and ping that off, though. Yeah, and Root Seeds is more valuable than anything else I play, because it's permanent damage increase. Every Root Seeds is plus 16 to my floor damage. It'd be best to just play Crypt Builder, but I had a feeling. I was feeling good about that one. I knew that was gonna hit. Now, when I draw Trap Shoot, I want to just not play any more discards, because numerically we may not have enough damage. I think we have enough damage to 2-shot Seraph, or even 3-shot, whatever it is, but I think it's best to just hold off and guarantee. 4 rounds of days? Yeah, I'm 100% certain with 4 rounds. Yeah, look at that. You could argue that perhaps if I had played more spells ahead of this, it wouldn't have been close anyway. I don't really care. I don't really care. Because I would have more damage overall because of the rage. It's like, whatever. I think the Divinity is slightly questionable, and if it looks even moderately viable, I'm going to play bottom floor. I think it looks moderately viable, and I'm going to play bottom floor. Well, that's the wrong card. Well, that was not the correct card. You know what? That's just my bad. It happens like that sometimes. I'm gonna go ahead and it's the life. I think I probably could recover from that, but I'm not gonna hold it against myself that I clicked the wrong card. They stick sometimes. It happens. It also gets a little weird when the hand reorders like that. Kill here. Thing here. We're only going to be taking 12. So the Spikes wave is obviously going to be... Actually, it's not going to be that much of a problem, I don't think. The only thing I have to really focus on is playing healing spells when I draw healing spells. I also feel like at this point, this is the point where I start trading my Pyre HP away with Dante's Candles. I don't need to care about Dante's Candle anymore. I think that my health bar is not so desperate that I need to worry about 3s. If we're playing from the perspective of I only care about winning here, it makes the most sense to just trade off the HP, I feel. Now the Spikes I said wasn't going to be a problem, and that's because of course I can just Vine Grasp it forward, and graft here, Preserve Thorns here, Sting through these guys, don't take random hits, and yeah, all of a sudden the turn is diffused. Now, highest priority, and I haven't been prioritizing it until now, but highest priority is definitely healing Wendy Boy. Making sure I keep my man as high on HP as he can, because we are low on HP overall. Seeds here. I think that I actually want to save Trap Shoot for Relentless as well. You might think it makes no difference, but in Relentless, the Divinity gains damage, and that damage might be enough to steamroll me. Well, or I'm gonna save it for this turn where I realize that I have stealth enemies that is a potential fight, and I died. Well, not died, but Wendy Boy died. And we're gonna avoid playing Foregone Powers. It's a little interesting. Stealth is just force damage that has to hit you. I'm drawing too many cards. That's not like a joke. I'm actually overdrawing. I need to be generating the... I don't need to, but I would like to generate the Vine Grasp every turn to pull enemies forward and kill them with stings. My man is holding on by a fucking thread. Oh, also, the too many is actually 9, not 10, because of Trap Shoot being in hand. Where'd those stealth enemies go? I gotta be honest with you, I think I killed them, but I do not remember. I don't remember doing that. I think I killed them. I think I did it. I think I killed them. Anyway, we do have 215 times 8, so... 1, 2... I want to play... I'm pretty sure there's a lethal somewhere in here. 15, you're 230. It's probably like this sting is enough, right? Pretty close. No? 3, 4, 5. Didn't you hit 3 times 219? That's 660? I guess that's 660. I guess that is how much he's doing. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, I mean, we knew he was gonna die eventually. Why are you taking 37, though? Oh, because the quick goes away. Oh, no, that's not good. I lose quick here. Oh, that's not ideal. Well. Well. Guess I just trap shoot the boss because I have to live the next round and then it's okay. Wow, that actually hit Crypt Builder. Oh, wow, that is like that's a bit of an interesting situation. He was taking so much damage because Wendleton, the quick was going away. It didn't register until now. The quick was going away because Wendleton was killing himself on the spikes. Yeah, there you go. And now the boss is at 21 and you take it home with an Ice Storm. Okay, I understand. I get there. Not so bad. He died to the spikes. I forgot that I was getting my quick through Wendleton, and if Wendleton died sooner, I was actually just gonna lose. In my mind, I was thinking that I just had to... It didn't really matter if Wendleton lived or died, but the quick was basically the only reason we were able to survive there. So, you know, a little more precarious than I had recognized. Alright. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.